Long shadows stretch across the perfectly manicured lawns of a suburban street on Halloween night. Small children in vibrant costumes dart between houses, their laughter echoing in the crisp, cool air. Parents, wrapped in warm sweaters, keep a watchful eye over the trick-or-treaters. Each house is adorned with grinning pumpkins and eerie decorations, creating a festive yet subtly unsettling atmosphere. Further down the street, a cluster of adults in elaborate costumes gathers at a house party, their boisterous laughter filling the night. Music pulses from within the house, masking a palpable sense of unease that hangs in the air. The house throbs with feverish energy, masked figures swirling in a dance of hidden intentions. Whispered innuendos and suggestive glances weave through the crowd, anonymity fueling desires. A sudden hush descends as a mysterious game begins, shadows deepening around the masked players. Darkest secrets and forbidden fantasies spill into the room, each confession blurring the line between truth and illusion. The air thickens with tension, long-held resentment surfacing like venom in the dim light. The game spirals into sinister territory, exposing raw nerves and dangerous truths lurking beneath the masks. A small group of adults, their faces etched with fear, step cautiously into the impenetrable darkness of the woods. Driven by an unseen force, they are lured deeper into the woods, the eerie sounds of the night heightening their dread. The woods come alive with their deepest fears, each terrifying encounter more unsettling than the last. The air crackles with tension as each person confronts their hidden desires and suppressed nightmares. The night culminates in a shocking revelation, shattering their perceptions of reality and unveiling the true horror of the Halloween nightmare.
The Midnight Trick. The clock strikes midnight on Halloween night. Two figures approach the most ominous house on the block. This is the house, Mia. Are you ready? A sinister shadow moves within the upstairs window. The front door creaks open on its own. It's open. Someone is home. A flickering, ancient oil lamp suddenly illuminates a hallway figure. The curator beckons them further into the house. Leo follows, but Mia hesitates, noticing the door slam shut. The walls begin to close in on the pair. Leo desperately tries to find an exit. Mia throws her pumpkin, hoping to break the curse. The Blackwood Manor Halloween Dare. It was Halloween night, and three friends dared to enter the abandoned Blackwood Manor. The heavy front door creaked open, revealing an abyss of shadows. Inside, the air was cold and smelled of decay and forgotten memories. A sudden, sharp scratching sound echoed from the floor above them. They decided to investigate the source of the noise together. At the top of the landing, they found an unnerving portrait whose eyes seemed to follow them. Suddenly, the portrait's mouth slowly opened into a silent, terrifying scream. Panic set in, and they fled down a narrow hallway. Chris found himself trapped in the old library, surrounded by ancient, whispering tomes. A spectral figure materialized between the bookshelves. Alex and Ben heard Chris's muffled cry and rushed back to help him. They managed to pull Chris away just as the figure lunged.
An eerie silence blankets the suburban street on Halloween night, where macabre decorations hint at hidden darkness. People in unsettling costumes gather at a dimly lit house, their forced laughter masking underlying tension. Mark attempts a dark joke, but it falls flat, amplifying the ominous atmosphere. Nervous glances are exchanged, revealing a shared unease beneath the surface of the festive facade. The group ventures into the haunted house, greeted by standard jump scares and spooky decor. The scares escalate, morphing into personalized terrors that unsettle even the most skeptical. Anna visibly squirms, the haunted house's illusion striking too close to her deepest anxieties. The line between performance and reality dissolves as the actor's menacing presence intensifies. In the cold basement, the group huddles, their breaths clouding the air, fear etched on their faces. Unsettling artifacts line the walls, their shadows twisting into grotesque shapes that mirror the group's inner turmoil. Cryptic symbols painted in what appears to be dried bloodstain. The walls, a silent testament to dark rituals. From the deepest shadows, a figure coalesces, its form shifting and indistinct, a harbinger of their doom. A wave of dread washes over the group as they realize they are trapped in a twisted game, their sanity hanging by a thread. The scene dissolves into chaos, each character plunged into their personal nightmare.
The Crimson Harvest. The air hung heavy with a creeping, unnatural silence. A lone figure emerged from the shadows, cloaked and observing. Suddenly, a flash of brilliant, blinding white light cut through the gloom. The light revealed the cracked pavement and a single, unsettlingly perfect red balloon. Drawn by an unseen force, they approached the house on the hill. "This place feels wrong," whispered Victim 2. The front door creaked open on its own. Victim 1 stepped inside, drawn by a faint, rhythmic tapping sound. Deeper inside, the tapping led to a cavernous room where a ceremony was underway. Suddenly, the central altar cracked open, revealing something ancient. A grotesque, pale hand shot out, grabbing Cultist 2. The creature pulled its victim down into the screaming abyss. The Infinite Hall of Hallows. The air hangs heavy on this dreadful Halloween night. A lone figure approaches the gate. He pauses, sensing something unseen. The house ahead seems impossibly old. A pale face peers out from the shadows. The door creaks open, inviting terror. Inside, the hallway stretches endlessly. His own reflection moves independently. He touches the glass, and the distortion warps. Suddenly, the blue light vanishes, replaced by fire. The Watcher appears behind him, smiling. The adventure begins, or perhaps never ends. The Forest's Fortune. The car was driving fast through the dark, lonely road. Suddenly, a dark figure leaped out from the trees. The father slams on the brakes. A horrifying screech fills the air. The car spun out of control and crashed into the ancient woods. Silence. Then, the sound of crying from the back seat. The father unbuckled himself, his expression grim. "Stay here. Don't move," he whispered. He stepped out into the cold, damp air of the unfamiliar forest. The figure from the road was gone. Only deep, unnatural silence remained. He saw a faint, flickering light deep within the woods. He had to go. He looked back once, then plunged forward. The forest seemed to swallow him whole as the light vanished.